created. No peeking!
Careful now, deploy destroyed.
Drop in a smoke.
Deploy destroyed. Enemy down.
Have one of these!
You're nothing.
One enemy remaining.
You were barely worth the effort.
Let them try to get through me.
Now, where to set up shop? Enemy spotted A. Stand aside. Many enemies A. Finish.
One enemy remaining. Spike down A.
Drop in a
You
smoke.
are in our way. Spike spotted A.
Wonderful. It's great to see how frightened they are.
They want to die. Let them. Confound you. One dead.
No peeking! Healing you. Here! Catch!
No distraction.
One enemy remaining. Spike down B.
Spike is B. Be great.
Aye, where to?
I need a gun.
Here. I need a gun. Thank you. Together.
No peeking! Drop in a smoke.
Spike down B.
Here! Catch!
Got one. Enemy spotted B.
Enemy spotted mid.
One enemy remaining. Spike down mid.
I am Prometheus! And you are just a god. They don't have a single life worth saving.
Dropping smokes. Barrier created. No peeking.
Headshot. Someone is A. Someone is A. Done.
One enemy remaining. Spike down A. "30 seconds left.
Spike is safe. My ultimate is ready. I had to kill you.
One downside to being immortal. I can't play dead.
We will reveal their secrets.
Dropping smokes. Wall raised.
Many enemies meet.
Have one of these. You will not kill my allies.
Last player standing. Spike planted.
Don't be spending too many brain cells figuring them out. Overthinking is just as bad as underthinking.
No prisoners.
Dropping smokes. Barrier created.
No distraction.
Breaking them.
Show me a target. Enemy spotted B.
Here! Catch!
Spike down B.
Dropping a smoke.
One enemy remaining.
Stopping fire. Reloading.
Healing you. Right here.
30 seconds left.
Reloading.
Last enemy taken out.
They're usually distracted once I reveal them. Make sure you take advantage.
I don't quit. Wall raised. Dropping smokes.
I suggest you move!
Here, catch.
Well destroyed. Found you.
One enemy remaining.
Miserable creature.
If I may, I'll go in first. Thin out their numbers.
Get on with it. Barrier created. Oi! No peeking! I want one of these!
Pathetic.
For you. No peeking!
Prepare for hellfire! Good. Focusing.
One enemy remaining. Spike down B. Flawless.
Spike spotted B.
No one left to send a message. Oh, man.
What do we learn by fighting ourselves? Thinking out loud.
Through the calm, I see. Through the storm, I fight. Wall raised. Drop in a smoke. No peeking! Have one of these.
Stopping fire.
Headshot, right here.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
Cutting their vision.
One enemy remaining. Last round in the half.
Don't be cheap. Spend it all before it's gone.
Dropping smokes.
No distraction.
Here, catch.
I suggest you move. Enemy spotted B.
Spike planted.
You will not kill my allies!
Still inside.
They will cower!
Your duty is not over!
Sweet, thanks.
Where is everyone hiding? Buried. See nothing.
One enemy remaining. Clutch. Switching sides.
Your web is deadly, Cypher.
This is business.
Dropping smokes.
Reloading. Enemy spotted A.
Reloading.
Reloading.
Here.
Right here. Fall back.
Still inside.
Here! Catch!
Show me a target.
Someone is A.
Close smoke day.
Drop in a smoke.
Spike down A.
Reloading. Reloading.
hindi इनके पास कितना स्मोक है यार
भाई दो smoke तो दे.
30 seconds left.
अरे स्मोक ही नहीं है मेरे पास
Last player standing.
Smoke नहीं है मतलब तो जल्दी डाल दिया था क्या?
हाँ यूज कर लिया था इसीलिए तो
It's mine, and I will kill to defend it.
उनके टीम पे तो घंटे कितने तीन स्मोक है लगने वाला है
They're in our sights.
ओके
Down.
Spike down B. Last player standing.
यार आ रहे
I didn't bring a snack. Did anyone bring a snack?
I'm gonna save. Come on then!
गाइस एंट्री कैसे लेने वाले
Drop in a smoke. Here. Barrier created. Reloading.
Reload.
Healing. I'm on it, please.
Reloading. Reloading.
Reloading.
ए गाइस रोटेट करो यार, ये क्या है?
Drop in a smoke.
Enemy spotted.
One enemy remaining.
Okay, they're dead. Take what's useful.
Nice.
You know what we should do? I'll tell you. We should win. Let's play slow.
I need a gun.
I don't quit.
Got the spike. Enemy spotted mid.
No peeking.
I have the spike.
No peeking.
Camera taken out.
Reloading.
Reloading. Cutting their vision.
Here. Yeah. Many enemies.
Spike down B. One enemy remaining.
I got the spike.
Plant कर. Plant.
Spike planted. Drop in a smoke. Right here.
There. Reloading.
And that's another dead one.
Deep breaths, everyone. Your hearts are pounding.
Right here. Kill my copy.
No distraction.
Dropping smokes.
Still in sight.
Have one of these.
Plant a spike.
Need healing. Need healing.
Our spike's down.
Enemy spotted A.
Spike down A.
Try again.
Spike planted.
Hi! I'm pissed!
Enemy spotted.
One enemy remaining.
I'm still hungry.
My ult
Match
is ready.
point.
If you were saving your energy for the end, this is it.
Get on with it. Drop in a smoke. Our spike is down.
Spike down B.
I have the spike.
Reloading. Right here. Right here. No peeking.
Reload.
Here. Reloading.
Drop in a smoke.
I suggest you move!
Last player standing. Spike down B.
Breathe. Then commit. I need a gun. Thank you. I need a gun. Thank you.
Enemy spotted me. Finished.
Reloading.
Spike carriers down.
Spike down B.
Here. Catch.
Still inside.
You will not kill my ally.
Last player standing.
भाई आज तो तू कर रहा है वो तो तेरा वनरेबल क्यों किया भाई तूने मैं उधर मार के निकल जाता तेरे वजह से उधर फंस गया मैंने मत कर वो जब सामने है
Embarrassing.
Enemy spotted A.
Prepare for hellfire!
Spike down A. Reloading.
Have one of these. I got the spike. No peeking.
Cutting their vision.
Last player standing. Team Ace.
Oh, this reminds me of this one time where I actually, never mind. Go one. No peeking. Dropping smokes.
Hush.
3 souls. 1 enemy remaining. Last player standing. Attackers win.
I knew you would have been. It was sad watching you scamper.
Match found.
It's not an option.
Who will they cry for once they know they're going to die? Spike's here. Knife deployed. Time to jump.
Spike is down.
Spike down A.
Enemy B.
Last player standing.
Headshot.
I survived obliteration. I will survive them.
Spike's here.
Cover
Over
going
there.
out.
Decoy. Enemies lost the fight. Fucking bad.
Still in sight.
Our second carrier is dead.
Spike down B. Last player standing. Long.
Their KO kills Radiance, huh? We'll see.
Israel, guns up. Get to me.
Sorry.
Spike down A. Last player standing.
Disappear.
Sorry.
Catch your breath. Not that I need to, of course.
Saving credits.
Whatever it takes. Shadows traveling.
Spike carrier down.
Spike down B.
No escape. Hostile down.
I have the spike. Reloading.
Spike carrier down.
Spike down. Attacker spawn.
Enemies mid.
Last player standing.
I have the spike.
Team Ace.
I don't care if there are 5 of them or 50 of them. Let's go.
There.
Who will I spot first? Time to jump.
Throwing next. Pull them to their grave. Nothing there.
Spike down A.
Sound sensor up. Sensor tripped. Sensor tripped.
Last player standing.
No more. My ultimate is ready.
One enemy remaining.
Shadows traveling.
30 seconds left.
I have the spike. Watch them run. Spike planted. Cover going out.
Glide.
Clutch.
You forget your place.
That was good, Omen. Smile.
It begins. Hi! Piss!
No one walks away. Enemy spotted A.
Spike down A.
Target sighted A. Spike shadows traveling.
One enemy remaining.
3 kills. Cover going out.
भाई अंदर ही लिखना
Cover going out.
Last player standing.
Grenade out. Flashbang.
The dimensional fabric here is thin. I'll tear through. decoy. Enemy
Blocking movement.
Enemy B.
Can't use that. Over there. No surprises.
Cutting through. Reload.
Target sighted B.
Idiot.
Last player standing.
Kill.
You're all more important than words on a brief. Look out for each other. Saving credits.
There. Shadows traveling. Shutting them down. Silence. Shadows traveling.
Spike down A. Last player standing.
Don't stop fighting. You must keep going, even if you're the only one.
So dead. Spike here.
No heroics. Follow protocol.
Walks away. Target sighted B.
Ouch.
I have the spike.
Multiple enemies B.
Careful there.
1 by 1.
Suppressing.
Spike down B.
Suppressed.
Last player standing.
Strike at their weak points. If one link breaks, the rest will follow.
I need a drop.
Over there.
Shutting them down. Too suppressed.
Enemy A.
No escape.
Spike down A.
Enemy spotted B.
I have the spike.
One enemy remaining.
Ultimate ready.
Plant the spike.
Listening. Spike planted. Listening.
You can kill me.
deployed.
Cover going out.
Sound sensor up. Listening. Hold them to... No surprises. Reeling them in. Throwing net.
One enemy remaining.
Go and meet your maker.
Last round before the switch.
Buy the best guns you can.
Here. I can buy.
I can buy for you, my treat. Gun here. Decoy.
Shadows traveling. There. Shutting them down.
Over there. So long.
Cover going out. Flashbang.
Spike down A. One enemy remaining.
Sound sensor up. I have the spike.
30 seconds left.
मत कर प्लांट आजा पीछे जा जा बिना जा चलते जा
They're done.
Switching sides.
These guns we use are...
Okay, but I will also bring my own. No offense.
Sound sensor up. Listening.
अरे यार
Blocking movement.
तो मैं यहाँ पे ट्रैप लगा चुका हूँ तो तू यहाँ पे वापस क्यों लगा रहा?
Spike planted.
Reloading.
Throwing net.
Shadows traveling. Enemy spotted. Hey. One less.
Many enemies, eh?
Enemy A.
Last player standing.
क्यों? हाँ? खालसो कराएर किन बोलेछ?
Move in after I strike. That's when we...
Listening.
Now they've pissed me off.
Sound sensor up.
Continue.
Barrier deployed.
Cover going out. Knife deployed. 3 suppressed. Flash.
No escape.
Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
Teleport's ready. Gun here.
Try again.
Zuko better watch them backs.
Saving credits. Sound sensor up.
Time to
Listening. Blocking movement.
Spike down A.
भाई आ जाओ.
Spike planted.
Throwing net.
One enemy remaining.
Goodbye, idiots.
No charges.
They say they know pain. They can't begin to comprehend it.
Does anyone have funds?
Let's get this done.
Listening. Decoy. Sound sensor up. Blocking movement.
Knife deployed.
Sensor tripped.
Guys,
Spike planted.
Enemy attacker spawn. Back off. Enemy spotted.
Reloading.
Sensor tripped. Hostile down.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
My ult is ready.
Prepare for hellfire.
Combat is a means to an end. And we are the means.
Don't worry. I'll keep them quiet. Decoy.
Listening. Sound sensor up.
Walks away. Shutting them down. Force
Throwing
suppressed.
net. Barrier deployed.
I have them.
Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
No escape.
I'll survive at Danger 2. Can't say the same for you fragile units. I need this. I need this. Thank you. Jump them.
Listening.
Decoy.
Listening.
Shadows traveling.
No surprises.
My ultimate is ready.
Spike planted.
You will not kill my allies.
My ult's ready.
Enemy spotted. A.
Last player standing.
Not your best.
I'll make them remember. They're only human.
I will not die today.
Supplies going out.
Sound sensor up. Sound sensor up. Barrier deployed. No surprise. No charges. Pull them to their grave!
Time to jump.
Nothing there.
I'll handle this.
Target sighted A.
Throwing net.
Enemy spotted. A.
Suppressor.
Sensor tripped.
3 kills.
Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
Reloading.
Defuse the spike.
Reloading.
Defuse the spike.
Merci. No fireworks today, I'm afraid. One bullet per enemy. That should be enough, yes? I need a drop. Thanks.
Try not to die.
Block Blocking movement. Listening. Sound sensor up.
Flashbang. You are powerless.
Last player standing.
Die.
Spike down B.
Cutting through.
They think themselves are equals. They are mistaken.
मिड पे कोई तो रहो ना.
Saving credits.
Focus now. Eyes off me. Decoy.
Sound sensor up. Listening. No surprise. Throwing net. No surprises. My ult is not
Spike
ready.
down A.
Barrier deployed.
Here.
Spike planted.
Cutting through. Prepare for hellfire!
Last player standing. Match point.
I will take back what is mine.
Blocking movement. Listening. Sensor destroyed.
Time to jump. Reload.
No escape.
3 kills.
Enemy spotted. Hey.
Fragment. Reloading.
One enemy remaining.
It's a shame you had to die, but you are not part of my bigger picture.
My burden never ends.
They are so dead.
Barrier deployed. No charges.
Time to jump.
Listening.
Reloading.
One by one. Last player standing. Attackers win. Flawless.
Almost as close as multi-kills as Mystic was keyless with 14, and a lot of those Mystic multi-kills were 3Ks. Also 7-0 in entries. 5 of those came from split. That Omen was incredible, and when I talk about the set plays, that was one of the key part of those set plays. But there's still one player that when we talk about focus, we really have to take a look at, and that's Lewis. Obviously the front line of focus, having been under the organization for almost 3.5 years. He's captain of the ship, the IGL of the roster as well, and when you think about focus, you think about Lewis.
Indeed you do. He's been the consistent factor for this team, for this organization for a good while. And look, consistency is actually a good thing, right? Because look, Focus, sure, we made the case that this is where they dropped last time around, but they are still one of the 2 teams that made it into the playoffs back-to-back splits, right? They and BBL Pacific are the only teams to do that. Sure, BBL Pacific went ahead and won the previous split, but still Focus are, you know, saying that we are still the top 4 in this region. We are still amongst the conversation for the next in line. And your boy Lewis, you know, he keeps on bringing it on. He's been through the highs and lows of this roster, and hopefully he can be in the highs as they try and get a win against the competition here. Now, look. Obviously, this hasn't been an easy way into this into this situation, right? And there are some learnings that they've had to go through. And I feel like Lewis himself, in an interview, got to say that they might actually be in a better position than they were last time around. That their hopes are actually greater.
Yeah, we kind of talked about, is the pressure higher here, and Lewis came with the sentiment that they are not a pressure team. In big games, they are there every single time. They obviously had some issues in split 1, that's why they couldn't go through with playoffs, but they're way more prepared this time. For me, that kind of showed yesterday it wasn't quite enough to win against Enterprise Esports, but against this movie star Koi Phoenix roster, it could be enough. And we talk about this pressure versus no pressure, kind of Koi Phoenix obviously exceeding expectations. Sure. Maybe they do not have that much pressure. Focus, for us, it seemed like they maybe have more pressure on their shoulders, but when we take a look at the Lewis quote, it seems like that's something non-argument for Focus.
Yeah, 100%. Heading into the veto now, we already get to see a couple of bans. Pearl, Icebox, not in there. And, you know, it's kind of normal if you consider that Pearl has definitely not played on that Focus side of the equation. We get to see some picks. The standard Lotus coming out from Focus. They found success on it, not only, you know, against the match against Enterprise, the only map they were able to take off of them in the playoffs, but also take down another Northeast team, Zero Tenacity, early on. Haven as well will be the pickup for Koi Phoenix, and looking for the decider, it looks like we'll be jumping in on Ascent here.
Ancient, yeah, Ascent.
Different game.
Yeah, a little bit different game. I was actually thinking that Movie Star Koi Phoenix would go for Ascent or maybe a split, but they're kind of switching it up, going for Haven. Obviously, Haven is a great map for them. It is something that they do like to play. They have really good record there as well. Ascent is a very comfortable map for them as well. It's kind of 50-50 in terms of if we go to that decider map. I think for Focus, they have some great experience from there. They have a great composition in terms of having that double Sentinel. But to me, it's really interesting. We're kind of going back to the roots of Ascent, Haven. Now Lotus seems to be the new Haven, new golden road for a lot of these teams. They really like to play this map, so this is something that we see quite often.
Indeed, indeed. Okay, well, we already get a little bit of an idea of what these teams like to approach, especially on that first map, Lotus, right? So the expectations are there. The VOD reviews are also there, and we know that Koi Phoenix are good on the prep side of things. They are quite prep heavy overall. And look, if you have like an organization that has a team in VCTMEA, there are constant pracs and are great on the meta game. What are your expectations coming into it? Obviously, there is a bit of an odd comp here, you know, non-traditional for others, like getting that Euro pick in there. You know, oh, we are seeing actually the Taylor switch coming in. No, I'm actually looking at Focus overall. I got surprised. Never mind. But yeah, is there one comp you actually favor than the other?
So I do really like the Teho comp. It allows you to play more aggressive on the defensive side because you can open up that door all the time, that broken door, obviously, between A and B. And fight through that. I think it gives you a lot more pressure in terms of having that rubble fight. So I do heavily lean on the side of Focus in terms of that composition. But then again, Movistar Koi Phoenix, they have Sova, so additional information if you have to fight against Xas's operator, which is really prominent as well. This Yoru, it is something that seems to be really strong in almost every map. A lot of these teams, they like to pick it. It's really good, especially in that A rubble fight for both of the sides, attacking and defending. But I do kind of have to lean on the Focus side.
Okay, okay. So who's the Mr. Impact man for this one, right? Who is being set up in a good position here to do a lot of the heavy hitting? Who do we have to have our eyes on if we're looking at this match, do you reckon?
I think Mystic had a great Lotus yesterday, so I'm definitely looking at Mystic. Easy answer would be Xas. Obviously, Operator was incredible. We kind of highlighted that yesterday as well. The flicks are pretty much hospital flicks. I think he has to get his wrist checked after those. But Mystic, I do think that's going to be the deciding factor. Incredible performance yesterday, like I highlighted. A lot of multi-kills, a lot of entries. Sure, those were mostly on split, but almost flawless performance from him.
I don't know. This is a basic question and something that's you will expect in a moment like this, but this is playoffs. This is really with stakes on the line here. So if someone is, you know, slightly favored than the other, who would it be in your eyes? Who's the one that has to do the heavy lifting here?
I'll say Focus is favored. Koi Phoenix, they have to focus on their sides. But before we focus on this, on their sides on this map, we have to throw it to Haza and Kyra to cast this game.
That we do. Looking forward to this one, guys. It's playoffs, as you've already mentioned, and it's elimination day for one of these teams as well. VCT Academy team versus the old guard in many senses. And if we are to see a passing of the torch, then it's going to require quite the battle.
Yeah, it will be. It's for Focus now to try and show improvement from last split, Hazza, and for Koi Phoenix to trailblaze. Let's be honest, this is their first time in a Challengers EMEA split, so I'm excited to see who comes out on top and can reach our top 3.
Yeah, if Koi Phoenix dare to dream again, then they will have to beat one of EMEA's best. It was a close series last night between Focus and Enterprise. And in terms of what they'll be trying to do here, it's exactly what you said. Establishing themselves as an authority within playoffs, claiming their first win in an EMEA event so far this year in this stage of competition. Starting out on the defensive Lotus, it's their map pick, a flip-flop from the previous series, but a map that they've been damn good on so far.
Well, they have. Koi just being very straightforward so far, getting rid of the Cypher cam. I mean, you look towards the trap, that's towards the A side, and Focus gambling on that's just going to be a straight hit.
Yeah, the read looks to be pretty solid. Lewis clearing out B main as well, and with that space gutted, there's a flank coming in. Pressure on Koi Phoenix to take some site control, and it comes through the kills. 2 picked up, but Lewis one back.
Ooh.
Stationed in Sandy's going to get a third for his efforts. All of a sudden, Koi Phoenix have fallen foul to the Focus flank. collapsed upon in an instant, the pistol goes their way.
Something that Focus were really good at yesterday was their pistol rounds, it has to be said. It was when we got onto the rifle buys that they started to fall away and had to make comebacks, which, let's be honest, they were actually decent at. Lewis does so well on the flank through B main, and then on top of that, Focus do well to play off of one another. A lot more reserved than Koi, the makers of their own demise there.
It's a recurring narrative, one which we picked up on yesterday in these stressful situations. Are Koi Fenix just going to melt under the heat, or do we get anything more from them? Zus starting off the round with a kill through his sniper. That's something we're going to expect to see a lot. There's already a plan created with the C site hit.
Ghost coming through. Aloe doing well to deal with that. Hello! Nice little highlight for him. Antico converted, and I mean, with little to no effort needed to be used.
Very, very clean, and with it just that Ghost gone, it's a strong bonus, and the kind of stuff I'm talking about for Koi Fenix. Wanting to break the ice nice and early, denying the focus bonus here. And in rounds where they are moving into a site hit, when they have a little bit of control, are they going to take that extra initiative? Within the chaos, who is it that stands up and makes that call? Is it Pika? Is it someone else? There's a lot of experience in this team to rely upon, just not in these latter inter-regional playoff stages.
Aloe being pushed back. A Sentinel with a mighty fine experience. Not so much when it comes to the inter-regional competition as of late though, has it?
No, it has been a while for him, as it has for quite a lot of the players in this server. We do have some who, of course, like Mystic, for example, were in that first Ascension final 2023. Some from the event last year as well. Zus, of course. In terms of this round, it's drones trading information outside of A. Bit of a stagnation behind the smoke, soon to dissipate. And as it does, it's Zus on the line. What are Koi going to do to remove him from play? That's going to be a question I want answered throughout this series.
Yeah, I've not been too impressed with how Koi have been mid-round and so far as Zach tries to create a pressure pocket towards A, but it seems to be well read by Focus, and Aloe's calling for support.
Well, he's the only player here, and so finding that kill, Koi Fenix have the site, and it's exactly what I was saying before. From this position, do they take that extra step, or are they relying on this being a solid post?
Players are going quick here, flash out. Koi seeming to deal with it pretty well, but Zus is outlaw. Guess what? So does the Sheriff. Now we look towards Mystic on the flank, but he has got a judge. It will have to be his Ghost instead that gets the work done at long range. And when you look at Globex being so low, there was a chance. It has gone very, very quickly though. And Zus wants to grab onto one of these rifles that's close to CT. He won't be given a chance. Nice response back by Koi.
That's exactly what they needed, and on the perfect round as well. Just feigning that there would be some A presence and then pulling back quite nicely. I think you said they hadn't mid-rounded it too effectively, but I have to disagree here. Alorante does give up the game just a little bit with that peek in front of his cage. But yeah, it's stuff like this, being aware of the flank, making sure that they're fighting together towards CT side, which we want to see.
Yeah, I mean, it's just because Focus were actually reading into the play and beginning to rotate towards C even after the pressure Zach was creating. But as for this round, Dimensional Drift in, clearing out all the way up towards A rubble. Or A rubble, up towards A site, I should say. But Koi doesn't look as if they are, well, they are going to pivot in. Apologies.
Yeah, no, they're just fully scaling towards the site. It's a slightly slower approach. Zus coming back in with the op, but a full belt on Hoodie, ready for this retake.
There it is, Globex up fast to answer. The Focus's push. Instead, though, it goes as successful as it possibly can. The two players on site try to hold on in formation, and that's as clean as it possibly could be once again. This time from Focus, a flawless round.
Yeah, and this was a much more straightforward approach from Koi. Pace change out of the round win. And Kara, you know, I love to play devil's advocate, right? And get on your nerves, but I agree with the point that you did raise, right? The mid round is where a lot of these rounds between the two teams are going to be decided. When you're talking of an IGL of Lewis's quality, someone who has been put through his paces the last couple of years, now you can consider him someone who has spent more time on that role than the duelist when he made his debut, or just an initiator player. So up against Pika in his second challenges stage, I have to say, yeah, it's a serious test as to what he can do here. And even just the difference between the Sova and the Teho as well.
Hallow's stuck in the corner with no way out. You would prefer Mystic here because he would have the TPs, but Hallow trying to play around, supported by Hoodie's breach. That was the first flash gone, and well, Mystic's found that kill. No more flashes on the breach. This is just going to have to be heads-up gunfights as the players start to make their way through. The breach utility was good to try and catch out the Cypher. Mystic gets away with one.
Silence.
Oh, but Valorant isn't though. Pika from way downtown off the backboard finds that one. It's brought the ult up online,
right here.
But is there a clause to take this up? It's a 3 versus 2 on the site.
It is a Mystic slow. I mean, a Stinger at close range would be good, but it's trying to cross Hoodie first, and as the players do, Hoodie makes his mark. Mystic tries to activate, but ends up getting killed. Ollie Zero with his Sheriff. He's got a couple of his own. He even made Lewis consider using his own ultimate.
Yeah, Lewis has plenty of utility to deny here. Those salvos should be coming up as well, and he will invest it.
Oh, but Guardi's playing on the front foot, had to reload, and now it's a 1 versus 1. Lewis against Olizera. Both have rifles.
Still waiting for those salvos, so this is likely just going to be a dry gunfight, and Olizera wins it. 3 kills from him. Again, he steps up to make the play for Koi Phoenix.
That they do, and they've also picked up the attack side operator as well. So I'm wondering, yep, Zach is going to be the one to pick that up. And this is where, like, for me, Focus really start to make me doubt their credentials in this tournament when they let rounds like this slip, because when we watch like a BBL Pacific or an Enterprise, they don't let these fine margins go the way of their opponents.
It's a huge eco round win. I mean, it has immediately restored finance and put something under Koi Phoenix here. The question is, can it be repeatable? Because the point that you're mentioning as well is they have such good individuals. You see it there from Zus tagging out Zach Kappa.
Yeah, the second point to make to that about the impact of that last round is look at the economy of the defenders. If they lose this, they're back to an eco buy.
Zach has been heard TPing away from A as the door opens up, so Lewis does recollect some information. Towards C, you've got to get past Mystic and all of this Cypher utility as well. It's just a trap and a cam, but an early heads up which Focus will be receiving. And as they catch wind of the telegraphed play, Koi are heading into a site which is with rotations arriving, so they actually cancel.
Yeah, this is just going to be a lockdown plate, but it's a fake and Focus. Oh, I think they've actually cancelled it. Sorry, wanting to scale towards A. Unsure of where Koi's mind's at the moment as they start to pull back.
Yeah, I think they've just sort of realized if we're going to commit this lockdown, let's get bodies behind it. My concern is there won't be too much time left when the dust settles, and actually it's the Rolling Thunder to ignite the play.
Yeah, I mean, conflicting thoughts, and as you say, the time won't be too great. Realistically, Focus can try and fight this, flood through, and with those first 2 picks, they've done everything that they needed to do when they come back in for this retake.
Yeah, and they have numbers now as well, so Koi have to fight forwards.
That they do. Olizera being the player to do it. Zach is dropping off, and so is Pika as well. Remember that Hunter's Fury can be played for post and Focus. Well, if they take their time, it's going to allow for the value of that Hunter's Fury. Information gained by the Peak, and Lewis and Hoodie come by. Pika's ultimate has been wasted, and well, it looks like the lockdown will as well, as Pika so far back cannot deny the defuse, and Focus grab their 4th.
And at the cost of 3 ultimates from Movistar Koi Fenix as well. So incredibly costly. And just as quickly as we were, you know, giving them credit for winning their eco, their half buy, and coming into this one with what looked to be like a decent plan. Again, we go back to the mid-round. Finally, they settle on this idea of just throwing everything but the kitchen sink at that C site. And now Yabba has come into this timeout, calling it, saying, guys, what's going on? We're panicking.
Yeah, and I think that's the key word here. There is sheer panic coming through from Koi, and they didn't need to, right? Like, I just think that they're getting caught in two minds of what they want to do rather than being straightforward like they were at the beginning. I think they're trying to play this like heavy macro game when sometimes you don't necessarily need to, especially when you have an ultimate like the lockdown that can just clear the site for you.
Yeah, that makes it all the more concerning when you're seeing the Rolling Thunder thrown in with the lockdown there as well. Just, multiple ideas going on at once.
And it's not even that, Hazza, right? It's also the fact that they use the Rolling Thunder and then still lose 2 picks while they're trying to come in on the lockdown.
Oh, this is a nice spot.
Goes back to what I was saying before. When things start to get stressful, who is it on the Koi side which is pulling them in the right direction? Is it Olizera with his kill impact? Is it someone else? That's what we'll need to see answered in the next few rounds, as Focus have started to build up a lead on this defender's side. Zus is up, working magic. And desperate play being levied towards B, but just a ruse. It drags Focus in. Mystic using his ult to clear out sand. As Koi are now reinvestigating the A side of the map.
They are. I mean, Globex is trying to hold on to B main. There's always a chance that Koi could late pivot back through Hobbit Door. And I don't hate the B site because of how close range it is and how many stingers we're seeing on Koi's hands.
They have started to condition this dark cover, the smoke that you're seeing in front of Alorante. As he doesn't spot any player presence behind it, the question begs, is an execution coming in? Mystic clearing out the other extremity gives them the confirmation that they need. Focus now starting to work their way towards the A site, littered with Koi Phoenix players and very soon bodies perhaps.
30 seconds left.
The spike has been dropped outside of tree and we're at a stalemate with 25 seconds.
That we are, one gun down, and remember, Stinger's still on the site, so at close range, this is going to be so good for Koi.
Sus finding that next kill as well. There is no second layer. Koi boxed into the site. It's the former teammates reunited under the blue and purple banner. Zach and Globex. Paranoia landing onto each and every one of them. Alorante spots them lined up and knocked down for a Focus 5th. Comfortable stuff coming back into the retake. At the very least, Koi getting a plant, but you want to start to see them build on that in the following rounds.
Yeah, but I mean, this is a much more Focus-like round. I always compare them back to the 2023 roster, just maybe nostalgia doing that, where they were so much more efficient in dealing with rounds like this. But on top of that, this is a much higher caliber that they are playing against. That's the other thing we have to consider. This is Challengers EMEA, the best of our region in Tier 2 playing against one another.
Yeah, man, nostalgia is one hell of a drug, but that 2023 play-ins campaign does get consistently referenced. Of course, it was the last inter-regional series win for this Focus organization, with Lewis at the helm there. It's thus first shown the door by Zach's attack side op. Not often you see him lose that head-to-head, but it's a great way to start the round.
And it is. Mystic instead has decided to pick it up as well and hold on to the... Oh, I thought he was going to hold on to the operator. Decides to go back, pick up the rifle and get away. This is going to end C here, and I mean, you would expect it to, with no way of stopping the players getting in for Focus.
Koi accelerating, but look how quickly Focus have reacted. Ult of their own coming back through. It's from Hoodie and Zach, the only one left on site itself. Flushed out from the bend into Alorante, his open arms, happy to claim further kills. Headshots ripped off the dome. Focus sending a 6th round home, and with some serious ease, it feels.
Where was this focus from yesterday? I understand that Lotus went a lot more their way and they seemed a lot more comfortable when it came to it in the series. But overall, they look absolutely excellent here. And well, Koi back towards another eco. Even though we've had that timeout, we've not seen much of a difference in the way these rounds have fell.
Wax on, wax off. Koi Fenix in and out of good and bad buys. They just can't get the money under control. So us turning the A door, this should be the cue that he's trying to make something happen here. It's a combo play for Koi to get into B. They've tried to go for a pacier look, but Mystics caught them halfway through the play. And well, Globe is going to get one. Focus are just thinning out the numbers. This eco has barely made a dent. It's stopped before it could really be set in motion.
I mean, yeah, this is fantastic stuff and exactly what you would expect of a tier 2 team that has been built to win Ascension, not even just compete, right? And a Koi Fenix roster, which at the end of the day is an academy team. They're here to be developed, they're here to find out what it's like to play against a team like Focus. And well, this is definitely a learning experience at best.
And there's a couple of different ways at looking at this matchup. Either Koi Fenix challenging players which have experience in the partnered era of VCT, Iron sharpening Iron, trying to improve, and a Focus that maybe feels that pressure, or one which, you know, relies on said experience and just knocks it out the park. And I think that's what we're already starting to see here. You can see the quick rotations over towards A. Zach with a bit of info, but TP's into Zus.
And Lewis is just holding on to Tree himself. He only is good for one though. Aldo did see one player towards the front. That's played in Zus. Trade City at the minute, but Focus still find themselves at an advantage.
Yeah, just the man in front as it stands. Spike going down, but you've got to look at Olazera and how much further he can push the envelope. So many rounds won through his impact, but he might be late to the party here if Guardi can't hold them off.
Oh, and the dimensional drift comes through at the right time. Just as away, Hoodie's hidden. And unfortunately, Olazera finds himself in a lock position, stunned up, and Hoodie clearly now all up to the lone player at the back of side. It's Wardy to try and get something. He makes a good go of it, but Mystic's there to clean up, and well, you'd imagine Hoodie would have been sharp on the scene as well. That gap grows to 6, and Koi yet to have an answer.
Another A-site execute attempt. This is so frustrating for Zach, I imagine. He's had mixed results so far. Yesterday, only won a third of his first duels versus the ones that he lost. And took to socials to say, you know, I'm currently playing at the worst form of my life, you know, and that's where you want to see your teammates be able to pick up some slack, make sure that there's still a good energy within this Koi camp. These next couple rounds are so important at making sure they don't slip out of this map entirely.
100%, and it looks like they're slipping away from reality as Mystic looks to distort things, all in Focus's favour. They continue to brawl, but is it to be advised? Zus is off is there, you can't help but feel it. We've ended up in a 2 versus 1, and Globex actually has the spikes.
The fights go down in sand, and so Globex is the last one left. He has plenty of time at his disposal, but needs to beat Lewis on the B cross.
That he does. 1 versus 1. Lewis doesn't have his rifle out, he's just shoulder peeking this, doesn't want the fight. And now Globex feels maybe a little bit pinned in.
Lewis has let up on this game though. He's gone to join up with his teammate, the smart move in the 2 versus 1.
I think Lewis is calling for a high-low on the C main as well. Globex will have 3 runs all the way to the A side.
He was the best player for Koi Fenix yesterday against BBL Pacific. The new man in the sides. 4 clutches so far this event, the most of anyone on his team. And has quite a bit of freedom to roam here now with the A-site plant. It's a long rotation for Focus to try and make, and it looks like he's going to set up from grass. A standard position for this plant.
The only thing that Globex has to go up against is the full belt of utility. The fact there's still a drone to clear out all of sight. We've worked so far against Globex here. And Lewis is even wanting to invest the ultimate here.
Knows that he can break the economy. Both initiators now on site, that full belt that you were talking about already starting to be invested. Globex needed a clean first shot, but Hoodie will finish him off with time to spare. The 2v1 played well by some of the coolest heads that Focus have. And unfortunately for Koi Phoenix, things don't seem to be getting any better this half. A third round would be a saving grace. They need a whole lot more than that right now, though.
That they do. That seems like Mystic's back to form, right? What we expect of him. I just straight away, although the one thing I don't agree with is just trying to go for that other peak. One thing that I always find about these tier 1 players when they drop to tier 2, that you see the gap in level, especially in moments like this when Focus decide to go and turn on the style. It's everything but the kitchen sink for Koi here. As we go into the last round of the half.
Even then, Zus able to sidestep the Sun on C. Another round opening up in similar fashion. Globex faking the TP. Focus maybe thinking about a re-engage here, but the ult has their hands tied. Mystic in the corner, but Olizera can't see him. He's blind. And out on A, the Brit will begin his long flank around. And he has time to play with as this lockdown's coming in.
He does. This is going to be very tight in terms of timing though when we get that spike down. And it seems as Koi want to play on the front foot.
It's the way that you have to in this situation. Pika plucking one from the pack. That's his opposite number gone. Zach to capitalise from Alorante cornered. Great utility usage from Koi to set them up. But Hoodie immediately volleys back. A couple of kills. And with the Killjoy gone, Mystic's in play. Behind Focus as things stand. Zus got to hold up his end, and he does. 2-on-2 situation. As Mystic continues to tighten the net, he's caught Pika. And with him dead, it's all on Guardi yet again. From the corner looking for his first. Mystic peeks, but Zus trades it out. A brilliant performance from Focus in this first half, making this map pick of Lotus look like their own.
That's it, Hazard, and it is their own. It is home ground, home soil. Double digits found in the first half. It's a monumental effort, and it's not even just the rounds that they've won, it's the way in which they've won it. And when you think about them moving on towards their attack, considering how good the defensive rate looked from Focus, I get even more scared for Koi. It might be a reset and go next, but we'll find that out on the next half.
The Focus Lotus seems to have reinvented itself. It was their only map win yesterday against Enterprise in the opening round of playoffs. But with 7 in a row towards the tail end of the half. They find double digits moving onto their attack.
There's one trap to support Mystic and holding on to A main, as we see Koi scale up pretty successfully. The support being called for here, as you can hear players trying to break through Hobbit door, and the re-engage coming through pretty shortly.
Force's drone has caught wind of at least 2 players. Pika suppressed. Focus pretty intent on taking this A space right now, and they do re-engage.
Bloody not cleared though, that's the big issue. When the players activate for Koi, they do so successfully. Spike. There's one trap to support Mystic and holding on to A main, as we see Koi scale up pretty successfully. The support being called for here, as you can hear players trying to break through Hobbit door, the re-engage coming through pretty shortly. Force's drone has caught wind of at least 2 players. Pika suppressed. Focus pretty intent on taking this A space right now, and they do re-engage. That's the big issue. When the players activate for Koi, they do so successfully. Spike.
Match found.
Got all the time in the world.
It doesn't matter what this place used to be. Now it's just another graveyard.
Dropping smokes.
Reloading. Here. Reloading. Teleport's broken. Reloading.
रुक जाओ राम.
No
रोटेट
escape.
कर दो, रोटेट कर.
Careful. Right here. Careful.
चलाओ एक साथ आओ ना सेट गन निकाल
Enemy spotted mid. Reloading. Here.
दो है भाई दो भाई गन क्यों नहीं निकालते
Sensor tripped.
Last player standing.
Reyna, I must say how nice it is to work with you. It is so hard to find partners with your experience.
Enemy spotted B. Dropping smokes. Reloading. Reloading.
ओए गन ले ले
Reloading. एक गाइस रीलोड कर लिया मैं इसका मेरे को पता ही नहीं था रीलोड नहीं होना उसे
डेडलॉक मारियो
One enemy remaining.
बैकस्टेप पे तुम लैंड करो बैकस्टेप वो हमारे स्पॉन लॉन्ग है वो
Barrier deployed.
क्या गन है उसके पास भाई
अरे पिस्टल है
All dead. And I'm still hungry.
Ass is
Time for them to kneel.
Look for an opening. Spike dropped. I have the spike. Enemy spotted B.
Too slow.
Reloading. Reloading.
Reloading.
चलो चलो
No peek any.
कॉर्नर चेक करके
Reloading. I've one of these.
चलो चलो
Sensor down. Our spike carrier's down.
Spike down B.
मैं पीछे देख रहा हूँ तू आगे
Last player standing.
The enemy only looks composed. Their hearts tell a different story.
I'm gonna save. No heroics. Follow protocol.
नियॉन पुश करेगा
Dropping smokes. Throwing network.
Did he lay?
Healing you.
It's here.
What the fuck is this? कौन मर गया यार अभी?
Target spotted.
Did he?
Reloading.
Did he lay? मैं नहीं दे रहा.
Reloading.
Heal मेरे को दिया है. Back.
You guys rotate कर दिया.
बाजी ना.
Reloading. A spike down.
Spike down B. Last player standing.
ये नहीं होगा ऐसे.
Oh, this reminds me of this one time where I actually, never mind.
भाई एक सेज जल्दी जल्दी वॉल.
Can someone
यहाँ
get
वॉल
this?
कर दियो. लो भाई जल्दी जल्दी स्मोक करके घुस जाना.
I will hold up the sky.
बाकी डेट लगा दे. चलो चलो.
Dropping
वॉल
smoke.
तोड़ना एक.
Can't use that.
भी अंदर मत जाना सीट. जब मैं भाग जा. दोनों भाग जाओ कवर में. इसका अल्ट है.
Problem solved.
जाओ मत जाओ. रोटेट करो वो एंगल एक.
Throwing net.
वो यहाँ आएंगे.
Drop in a smoke.
चल स्मोक करो चल.
मेरे पास एक ही स्मोक था कर दिया.
Plant the spike. Plant the spike.
30 seconds left.
There they are.
Spike plant.
Reloading.
Pull them to their grave.
Reeling them in.
Drop in a smoke.
One less.
One enemy remaining.
Refreshing. My ult is ready.
Everyone is off, Daisy.
Reloading.
Combat is a means to an end. And we are the means.
किसी का अल्टा रख ले.
My ultimate is ready.
Shit. अबे यार रीना तो भाग गई.
भाई न्योन पुश करेगा. पहले पीछे आओ. पीछे हो.
Enemy spotted B. Reloading.
Reloading.
Target down.
नाइस वन. मेडा
क्या करना? रोटेट करना है. क्या करना? जल्दी बोलो.
Here, dash. Our spawn. No peeking. I have the
Spike down. Attacker spawn.
Back like I never left.
Spike down B. Last player standing.
They think themselves are equals. They are mistaken.
सेज वेंडल की स्किन. सेज वेंटामिन.
Can someone get this? With me.
स्किन छोड़ो यार.
एक काम करो सब मिड चल.
Reloading.
With heal.
Healing you.
Hold.
रीना आ गई.
Here.
चलो फिर चलो.
Reloading. Here. Target spotted. A. Here. Sensor down. Reloading.
We're in a middle. तेज राम चुटे.
Barrier.
बस उठा मेरे को उठा.
Reloading. Your duty is over.
Very good.
That was unpleasant.
30 seconds left.
मारो.
Spike down mid. One enemy remaining.
For you.
प्लांट कर ले भाई पहले.
10 seconds left.
Here.
ऊपर टावर पे स्मोक कर.
No peeking.
Dexter देख.
सेज थोड़ा पीछे बैठ जा.
You were a boulder.
Nice.
I am a mountain.
What will it be this time? Have any patterns emerged?
Reloading.
Can someone get this?
यार ये रीना अभी वापस ऑफलाइन है क्या?
Bring your best.
अरे यहाँ पर.
अरे यार ये क्या गाड़ी है?
Target blocking movement.
I have the fight.
Drop in a smoke.
Yes, miss. You fought well.
डेढ़ लोग.
Reloading. Target spotted mid. Our spike carrier's down.
One enemy remaining. Spike down mid. Last player standing.
That's a good spot.
Thirty seconds left.
Trap destroyed. I have the spike. Out of charges.
Ten seconds left.
My city needs me. I can't be away for long. Let's end this quickly.
I could use a drop.
Reloading.
Dropping smokes.
Enemy spotted me.
Headshot.
Reloading.
Reloading. players down.
Spike down, attacker spawn.
बैकस्टेप पे वॉल कर दे यहाँ पर. बैकस्टेप ये सारे.
Here. I want of these.
पर अपना स्पाइक तो उधर ही है ना.
वॉल करते ना. अच्छा.
Stand down. My ultimate is ready. Target spotted. Reloading.
यहाँ पर है. Damage it.
Enemy in attacker spawn.
Nice one.
My ult is...
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
चल चल.
30 seconds left.
भागे. चल जाना पड़ेगा. 16 सेकंड है क्या?
10 seconds left.
Nice.
Find the weakest link and kick him in the shin.
Reloading. Does anyone have fun?
Rena by दियो. Rena by दे. We're in.
I have the spike.
Enemy spotted.
I have the spike.
Have one of these.
Careful.
बंदे तो बैकस्टेप ही आते हैं. देखते हैं.
Back like I never left. Throwing that.
उसको.
Fire in the hole.
है
Message
यार.
sent. Sensor destroyed. Reloading. Here. 3 down.
न्योनी आज.
One enemy remaining.
4 down.
सेज अल्ट यूज कर दे.
Target spotted mid.
Nice.
Today I was... Can't use this yet.
Gentle Sage is not so gentle after all.
It's phantom.
Can someone get this? Can someone get this?
Who will heal their healer? Cutting their vision.
Dropping smokes. Reloading.
Reloading.
चेंबर स्पाइक तेरे पास है. मार मत. ये ऑफलाइन
Can't
है.
use that. Spike carrier down.
Spike down mid.
मेरे को खाली.
No surprises. Ultimate ready. I have the spike.
सेज रिवाइव कर दे टीममेट को.
Reloading. Yeah, they're brave. Reeling them in.
Enemy spotted me.
Enemy spotted B. Spikes down. Enemy spotted B.
Spike down B. Last player standing. Last round in the half.
We cannot keep our goods after this. Spend all.
They are so dead.
Come on then.
They will cover.
Dropping smoke.
Enemy spotted B.
Raise there.
Boy, I'm pissed.
भाई वो बैक से बाहर
Here, catch. Sensor tripped.
Reload.
Multiple targets.
Enemy spotted. A.
You will not kill my ally.
Last player standing.
याद है
Switching sides.
There's no need for the enemy to suffer. Kill them fast.
चेंबर हिल जाओ वहाँ से सबके सब बी में क्यों जा रहे हो
कोई नहीं जा रहा भाई मैं आ रहा
ट्रैप लगा दिया यहाँ पे
हाँ लगा रहा
Dropping smokes.
सारे ये हैं सारे ये हैं फेंक दे
Have one of these.
Spike planted.
Reloading.
मेन से
इधर से कभी उधर से मार रहे मेरे
Last player standing.
Scratch one.
तेज भाई आप पे वॉल कर
एक मिनट हमारे पास 3 सेंटिनल है ना अरे तो होशियार एक यहाँ पे क्या बोलते हैं डेडलॉक ए में जा सेज मिड में जा और तेरा बी में कर देना हो गया ना फिर डेड ए में जा ए में वॉल और ये ट्रैप लगा दे सेज तू मिड में कर देना Guys, backstab होने वाला.
Drop in a smoke.
रीना.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
I'm too far. I'm too far.
अभी ये भी क्या सेव करेगा भाई?
I'm a good shot.
एक और. Anti nice.
Their death demands our attention.
Guys, ट्रैप लगा दो यार 3 सेंटिनल होके भी वो एंट्री मार रहा है हमारे अंदर
ट्रैप लगा रहा है
सेज बी में आ जा यार तू बी में आ जा कॉम्बी
I will not die today.
Right here. No peeking.
होल्ड करेंगे कैन
Here, catch.
Guys, B.
Mid or mid.
Yes, यार.
Spike planted.
पीछे पीछे
Last player standing.
You lose.
ये तो गया।
भाई मैं कितने कोई कुछ कर ही नहीं रहा क्या ढंग से ना वो ना कोई एंट्री कर रहे हो बता भी
अरे सबने सब किया सेज और मैंने तो वहाँ पे ब्लॉक करके भी रखा था
बिना ड्यूलिस्ट होके क्या कर रहे लॉक कर रहे
I'm gonna save. Right here.
मेरे मार्ग में कोई एक ट्रैप लगा दो यहाँ पे वो बैक स्टेप कर रहा वहाँ से
Right here.
I have them.
Right here.
Teleport's broken. Enemy A.
Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
Reloading. Careful.
भाई पीछे पीछे पीछे
This is our
ओए क्या
भाई क्या कर रहे चार बंदे
One bullet per enemy. That should be enough, yes?
ओए सेज फैंटम दियो
Can someone get this?
right here.
यहाँ पे कोई ट्रैप लगा दो यार एक ट्रैप लगा दो
Right here.
डेढ़ लोग भाई घर लेके जाएंगे ट्रैप
उसका छोड़ तेरे पास भी तो ट्रैप है
मेरे पे ओ एक ट्रैप लगा दे ठीक है एंटर हुए थे वो तभी ट्रैप लगाने से बचे
हाँ वही तो चाहिए था वो बैक स्टेप कर रहा है वहाँ से
Here.
गाइस मिड में है बी की तरफ है सबके सब बी मिड बी
No peeking. That's a kill. My ult is ready. I can't use that.
One enemy remaining.
Here.
Spike down B.
The hunt is reloading.
नाइस रेना
Look your enemy in the eye. It helps with accuracy.
fuck
Focus now. Eyes off me.
Barrier created. Dropping smokes.
Here.
Enemy A.
Pathetic.
इधर
Here.
Careful here.
Do better.
तो ये
Enemies A.
red.
They are so dead. Teleport gone.
Dropping a smoke. You will not kill my allies. Ready. Have one of these. For you. Sensor tripped.
The hunt begins.
Like I never left. Nothing there.
Spike down A. 30 seconds left. One enemy remaining.
Reload. Spike spotted. A.
मेन से मेन ये है डेढ़ लोग वो फेंकना
Go and meet your maker.
They're just batteries. And I need a recharge.
स्टेज पे
Can someone get this? I'm here to stay. Wall raised. Drop in a smoke.
We turn to dust. One enemy remaining. Spike down B.
Reloading.
See nothing.
Spike spotted.
Do not
B.
fight us.
Reloading. These guns we use are okay, but I will also bring my own. No offense.
Right here. Wall raised. Dropping. Not ready yet.
Neon की माँ की चूत. अरे मारो 3 मिनट है 3 मिनट.
Not ready yet.
No surprises.
Careful.
Spotted A.
Careful.
Spike down A.
Reload.
One enemy remaining.
Reloading.
Still in sight.
एक 20
Spike planted.
इसके अंदर है कुछ. स्लो वाला फेंक दे सेज. एक उधर से फेंक दे. अब वो ट्रैप हो गया. मारो. लॉन्ग है क्यों? अच्छा.
Team Ace.
Miserable creatures. Once more into battle. I'm not tired. Are you? Right here. Dropping smokes.
The hunt begins.
इसकी माँ की चूत. ओए सेज मैंने को उठा.
Hi!
सारे.
I hear you. I catch you. Target spotted.
Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
Reloading. Healing you.
भाई माँ की चूत. बहन को. बहन की लोड़ी.
There are not a All is well. Make them regret their choice of profession. Dropping smokes.
Enemy spotted B.
I can't use that. Here! Cat!
Spike down B. Last player standing.
तेज मेरे को उठा मिड है इसी को उठा
Your duty is not over.
हरियो
Back where I belong. Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
नाइस अरे नाइस
I am not just your healer.
Match point.
Come on, friends. We're so close, it's basically over.
A galeria ameaça alfa é atualizada semanalmente com novas descobertas sobre a nossa realidade rival.
We go!
Dropping smoke.
भाई मिड मिड डेडलॉक अल्ट करके मिड में ले
Pull them! Sensor freaking right there. Nothing there. No surprise.
Spike down A.
यहाँ पर ही है
Last player standing.
My ult is ready.
We are Valorant. We are fighters.
Right here. Right here.
Does anyone have funds?
Wait, Rina भाई Rina भाई दे दे भाई मैच खत्म करेंगे
Dropping smokes.
मिड
Here. Enemy spotted B. Have one of these. Enemy spotted B.
लोग तेरा अल्टे घुस
One enemy remaining. Spike down B.
Reloading.
Defenders win.
And we'll do it again and again and a bunch of other times after that.
Match found.
ले लो क्लोव ले लो
Match found.
I've got all the time in the world.
We got my 4 friends, then 5 of us, that's 9. Man, we're stacked.
Dropping smokes.
Dizzy has targets.
Woo! Refreshing.
Plant the spike. Enemy spike.
Planted.
Have one of these.
Up and away.
Right here.
Last player standing.
Burn bright, Phoenix.
Dream big, make it happen.
Enemy spotted C. No peeking. Reloading.
Reloading.
Reloading. Grenade. Dropping a smoke. I got the spike.
Plant the spike.
Here.
Going up.
Catch.
Watch your eyes.
जा देखो जा देखो यार तुझे ब्लाइंड डालना था इसीलिए हो जाता
Last player standing. Spike down, C.
You say something? Sorry, ear's still ringing.
All right, muckers, off we go.
Reload him.
Dropping smokes.
Dead. Reload him.
Enemy spotted. A. I shot somebody.
Enemy A.
Here, catch.
Last player standing. Spike down A.
Woo!
One enemy
Oh,
remaining.
left side है, left side. और ले ले, और ले ले. मार्क देख, मार्क देख.
$30 seconds left.
वहीं पे राइट में लेफ्ट में हाँ वहीं पे
Pullout is ready. There's a name for this. Oh yeah, second-hand embarrassment.
They're in for a rude awakening. I need a drop.
Can someone get this?
गैकोल है, प्लांट करना स्पाइक, जल्दी आ.
Spike's here.
Reload him. Going up.
Dropping smokes.
Flash.
Plant the spike.
Run, little man.
Careful now.
Somebody out. Plant the spike.
Have one of these.
Reloading.
Reloading.
Planted.
Watch your eyes.
Last player standing. Flawless.
The MVP is mine. Let's do this.
गैको विंगमैन को भेजना प्लांट करने के लिए. तू फायर के यूज कर, विंगमैन को भेज प्लांट के लिए. कहाँ एंट्री वाले? ये राउंड में भी मैंने और फिनिक्स ने एंट्री दिलाई थी.
Dropping smokes.
Dizzy's up.
Okay, reloading. Plant the spike. Have one of these.
Plant the spike, Wings. Gotcha.
Reloading.
Spike planted. Thanks, Wings.
It's you and me.
Come on, let's go. Someone's A.
Back like I never left.
Last player standing.
vibe check. We feeling good? Hope so, hope so.
I'm gonna save. I'm saving.
सेज भोसड़ी के वैंडल छोड़ तू और ये वॉल और स्लोअर प्ले टीम को हेल्प कर, खुद का मत दे। वैंडल लेके क्या करेगा, किल आ नहीं रहे तेरे से। वॉल और स्लोअर प्ले जल्दी।
05 चल रहा है अभी। सेव करना सिर्फ हमें सेव करने को बोला।
Flash! It's all you, little homie!
No peeking!
For you. Plant the spike. Spike planted.
Go ahead. Stand your ground.
No peeking!
Careful now.
Last player standing.
Triple, baby.
One enemy remaining.
What drop? Watch your eyes.
मार भी दे भाई, किसी को सोने बैठ के तो मारते हैं।
Don't be spending too many brain cells figuring them out. Overthinking is just as bad as underthinking.
Reloading.
भाई तू खुद समझ ना यार, वॉल और वो कितना हेल्प करेगी टीम को, जरा तो सोच।
अब बॉल के पैसे मैं वॉल डाल दूंगा, तो बॉल उसी में डाल दूंगा। अब तो बॉल की नहीं मेरे पास।
I'll give entry using my okay, just stay back.
Come on, let's go! Plant the spike. Enemy spotted A. Red walkers out. Someone A.
बॉल टूट गई भाई।
Spike planted.
Thanks.
Nice भाई।
Sage, go back.
Dropping, not ready yet.
Go Sage, where is Sage?
Someone's A.
Sage, Tejo is on your side, okay?
सेज होल्ड।
Triple, baby. Flash. Reload him.
One enemy remaining.
Easy, Sage.
Remember, stay out of the fire. Super high level tactic. Remember this.
गैरेज से सी चलते, गैरेज से सी।
गराज गैरेज शेप वॉल करना।
सेज चल वॉल करना, बस एक जगह पे वॉल कर देना और स्लो अप डाल देना दूसरी साइड पे।
Reloading. Drop in a smoke.
एंटर सी।
I'll
Spike down. C.
Enemy spotted C.
Last player standing.
Bro, पीछे से आ गए वो।
Y'all better keep up.
Fuck. 137.200.
Okay, after entering right, yeah, okay, I'll do that.
सेज मेरे मार्क पे ना स्लो ऑर्ब डाल देना, देख यहाँ पे स्लो ऑर्ब।
बता देना कब।
गेको चल जल्दी आ।
Enemy spotted C.
is down. I have the spike.
Spike down.
Drop in
C.
a smoke.
Put down.
No peeking.
Have one of these.
Careful now.
Need help. Spike planted. Satchel out. Satchel out.
Have a kit.
Last player standing.
I know what must be done.
Next, come here, come here.
I'll use alt and I'll give entry again. Just compare.
I have alt.
Come on, let's go!
Dropping smokes.
Wingman's planting. Healer's down.
ओ तेरे वहाँ पे ही है, जहाँ पे टेजो था वहाँ पे ही है.
Gecko, come back, Gecko.
Sit down.
It's you and me.
Last player standing.
Nice try, Phoenix.
Gecko C.
मॉस डाल दे स्पाइक पे, मॉस डाल दे.
कैसे मॉस डालेगा उसको करके लोग देख रहे हैं.
अरे यार उसके पास मॉस है, वो डाल सकता है.
हाँ पर 2-3 आएंगे तो लोग आएंगे ना.
अरे तो वही तो यहाँ पे एक साइड में बाउंस होके डाल सकता है ना वो.
I'll tell you. We should win.
पीछे खेलना पड़ेगा.
तुझे इतना तो पता होना चाहिए ना यार. और वो ये सब चीज़ें बाउंस होती है बोल के.
वो तो पता है मुझे, बट वो फेंक देगा, बट उसको तो पुश कर देगा ना इस मोड में. वही बात है.
पता नहीं तू कब क्या बोल रहा है, तेरे को पता है क्या?
Let's go.
Reloading.
Go ahead. Stand your ground.
सेज रिवाइव करना, गैरेज में रिवाइव करना.
Your duty is not over.
One dead.
What? Embarrassing.
ये चल.
One enemy remaining.
Ready. That was their best. Huh. All right.
Last round before the switch.
Reloading before we lose them.
सी चलते हैं, सी पे अब. गैको तेरा ये ऑर्ब लेके तू है ना अंदर जाके हल्ट कर देना, सीधा हल्ट कर देना ऑर्ब लेके.
हाँ भाई.
See you on the other side.
वो डिफेंड कर रहा.
उसकी क्वालिटी बड़ी है.
Someone C.
Dropping smokes.
Have one of these.
Reloading.
Up you go.
Sage.
Here goes the party.
Can't you? You will
मैं डाल
not
दे.
kill my allies.
Last player standing.
He's on your
One enemy remaining.
Back like
Waste
I
time.
never
Clutch.
Nice one.
Not today, not tomorrow, not ever.
Switching sides.
No one beats my firepower. I got this.
Where do you want me to wall?
Time to show up.
Dropping smoke.
Enemy spotted A.
Sage
Spike
B wall
down mid.
Okay, fine. Sorry.
No, you don't. Need healing. Need healing. For you.
Guys, see.
इधर ही है क्लो, इधर ही है।
आप ले बेटे, हाउस में अंदर बैठे। इधर डिकेइंग डाल। ये डिकेइंग वाले में।
अबे एक गोली पे कैसे?
Last player standing.
There was 78.
30 seconds left.
उधर ये।
One enemy remaining.
Oh, he was very low.
Let them try to get through me.
कॉल तुरंत मत करना, उनके फुटस्टेप सुनाई देना तभी करना।
अरे बॉल इसलिए करता था कि वो ऐसे आके मैं पीछे से ना मारता है, वरना वो कभी भी आ जाएंगे अगर बॉल में। एंड अभी तो सेफ राउंड, अभी बॉल फ्री तो क्या मैं।
Roll for initiative.
Dropping. I
Guys,
can't
see.
use that.
Guys, see.
Here, catch.
Nice, Keko.
Healing you. Many enemies see.
88 ISO. 88 ISO.
ISO.
किधर है?
Last player standing.
28 है।
Satchel out. Satchel out.
Spike planted.
साचल क्यों कर रहा है भाई, एंट्री पे कर रहा है।
बड़ी सामने ही है।
सामने।
क्या किया है इसने ये? बॉट भेज, पहले बॉट भेज, उनको वैसे पता है।
बॉट बचा लो ना फिर।
भाई क्या कर रहा है तू?
क्या कर रहा है भाई तू? एक तो साची समझ नहीं आया क्या था वो।
You man ready for a light show?
अबे तू साचिल करता है बॉल के ऊपर से, तूने पहली साचिल वेस्ट कर दी।
बॉट बचाने की क्या जरूरत है यार?
Can someone buy me, please?
क्या बॉल बचाना? बॉल नहीं बचा रहा हूँ। बॉल तो मैं मिड कर रहा हूँ। मैं कह रहा हूँ कि सेफ बॉल पुट कर देता ना वो बाहर से।
अरे भाई गेम है। इतना क्या ये कर रहा था?
Dropping smokes.
Enemy spotted A.
हम लोग ऐसे बचाने लगे तो हो गया फिर।
भी आ रहे फिनिक्स। गैराज
से जाने दे तू हट पीछे हट
Spike planted.
Train hard.
Last player standing.
My
Oh my
ultimate
god.
is ready. If you must fall, then fall near me. Dropping smokes.
रेस तो हमेशा पहले मर रहा है हमेशा.
It's you and me.
Hello.
Going up.
Have one of these.
मेरी गन ले लो.
Watch your eyes. Bunch of guys.
देखो जाओ.
Someone's A.
What the fuck?
Target down.
Last player standing.
अभी पीछे आया यार मेरे को कॉर्नर में इसको क्या हो गया?
Spike planted.
Drop in a smoke.
पे क्यों बता रहा है?
Match point.
Listen up, you muckers. If I don't get back up, just give me a nudge. I might not be dead, just taking a wee kip.
Wes, keep your guard up.
Dropping smokes. Wall raised.
रेस का अलग ही नशा है.
Going up.
बताया जा रहा है. फोर्थ बंदा.
Here! Catch!
Somebody's there. Enemy spot. Come on, let's go.
Go get him, buddy.
Someone's mid.
Grenade!
Careful now. Watch your eyes. Reloading.
Yeah.
Someone's mid.
Nice. दो. ये फिर ऑफलाइन आगे मत जा. कुछ भी कर आगे मत जा. केको आगे मत जा. इधर ही आ मेरे साथ. मार.
One enemy remaining.
Nice.
Spike down mid.
It's all you, little homie.
30 seconds left.
She's all done running.
Reload.
Bro, he has ult. Woman has ult.
Yeah, it's
Scatter. अरे
Up for more?
सी में गाइस सी में.
Spike planted.
केको जा.
देखो वेट कर उसका.
Okay, bait me, okay? Just bait me.
Thrash is ready.
ना अल्ट कर
She's
रहा
going
है.
again.
अब जा. फिनिक्स. ऊपर है. फिनिक्स ऊपर है.
ऊपर.
नाइस.
We good?
Watch your eyes!
Nice,
You want me serious? You got it.
Can someone get this?
ये होता है यार.
I don't quit. Dropping smokes.
Breaking the wall again.
ये को पीक मत दे, आराम से रुको वहीं पे.
8. You guys can rotate.
My ult's ready.
Go ahead. Stand your ground.
Who's next?
Spike planted.
Enemy spotted A.
Wait, guys, all
One
that.
of these. Reloading. For you. Dropping it. Reloading.
Up and away.
Someone's there.
Enemies.
Go down.
विंगमैन डाल दे, विंगमैन डाल दे. Wingman for defuse.
Right click.
One enemy remaining.
Wingman right click. Right click.
My ult is ready.
Clutch. Attackers win.